Alright, hey guys, long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. um, Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be doing my complete Blu-ray and DVD collection as of February, let's say, 13th, 2019. I'm actually using my Wizard of Oz 75th anniversary box set to hold up my phone right now so I can film for you guys. So, let me actually just slide over a little bit more. Alright, just figured you can't see my shirt, I'm wearing my awesome AJ Styles shirt that I got for Christmas, because I love wrestling, and AJ Styles is one of my favorite wrestlers, so, yeah. Alright, so, I have some separate piles here. I left my TV shows on the bottom shelf because I did a little rearranging. I'll show you my new, like, what it looks like, my bookshelf, what it looks like now, because I did some rearranging. So I don't have my TV shows out in these piles. I'm just going to pull those out and show them to you guys one by one. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to start off with my DVD collection. I'm actually going to start off with my wrestling DVDs. So first one we have here is the Attitude Era Volume 2, I believe. I got this at FYE. I got it used, so I haven't really watched it yet, but I do want to watch it because I heard the Attitude Era is actually the best era of wrestling. So, yeah. The sticker's still on there. Okay, next up I have the Attitude Era Unreleased Volume 3. I guess this is, like, parts that we didn't see of the Attitude Era or something like that, or I don't know, but I got this used at FYE also, but actually one of the center thing in here is broken, so the disc keeps sliding out, and I'm really upset about that, but whatever. We have Battleground 2016, which was the first pay-per-view after the brand split, and it had a big main event with the triple threat match, all three members of the Shield versing each other for the WWE Championship, Dean Ambrose on SmackDown Live, and Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins on Raw. So yeah, it was an okay pay-per-view. I mean, we got to see the debut of Bayley on the main roster when she teamed up with Sasha Banks. But other than that, it was basically matches that we had seen before. So yeah. Then we have Clash of Champions 2016, when it was a Raw pay-per-view. And funny thing is, all of these people, except for TJ Perkins, all went to SmackDown Live. It was pretty funny. Yeah. All these Raw champions here, they ended up on SmackDown Live the next year for the Superstar Shake-Up. So yeah, they all ended up on SmackDown Live, but anyway, and they were Raw champions before, but just all the people on this front cover here, except for TJ Perkins. As I said, he's right there, the Cruiserweight champion. Sorry about the glare. But anyway, that wasn't too bad of a pay-per-view. Although it was bullshit how Charlotte Flair keeps getting opportunities and all that. Anyway, next up we have Edge, A Decade of Decadence. I can't wait to watch this because Edge is my favorite wrestler of all time. I love the Rated R Superstar. He is my absolute favorite. I play as him a lot on 2K19. Because I just love Edge so much because he is so amazing, and I can't wait to watch this. I hope it has his WrestleMania match against Mick Foley on it. Next up, I have Then Now Forever, the evolution of WWE's women's division. It features matches like showcasing Sensational Sherry, AJ Lee, Paige, Emma, Mickey James, Trish Stratus, and all that, all leading up to the first ever women's pay-per-view, which took place at the first ever women's Royal Rumble match took place at Royal Rumble last year, and then leading up to the first ever all-female pay-per-view Evolution. So, yeah. But anyway, haven't watched all the matches on here yet, but I do want to get to Trish and Lita's, but it's a really great disc. Although, it's a 3-disc set, but they have the disc stacked on top of each other, and that gets me ticked off. Anyway, next up we have Royal Rumble 2016, or the pay-per-view where Roman Reigns got screwed, basically. And everybody was booing him out of the building. But anyway, you can see the result of the Royal Rumble match right there, Triple H. I like Roman Reigns better than Triple H. Trying to get these to stay up, so hopefully they don't fall over. Next up, we have SummerSlam 2016. Again, brand split. So we had Finn Balor become the first ever Universal Champion, and of course Dean Ambrose retained the WWE Championship because Finn Balor was on Raw, and then only to vacate it 22 hours later because he injured his friggin' shoulder. Or should I say Seth Rollins injured his friggin' shoulder. But yeah, this wasn't too bad of a pay-per-view. I liked seeing Demon Finn Balor. I mean, that was awesome. That was the best part of the pay-per-view for me, Demon Finn Balor. Next up, we have 30 years of Survivor Series. Survivor Series, I get ticked off every year when Raw wins. I like SmackDown better, so I want SmackDown to win. Come on, SmackDown. The only match they won, actually, at last year's Survivor Series was the freaking pre-show match with their tag team. With their tag teams, and that was ridiculous. I'm like, come on. And then it was a clean sweep, basically. I'm like, what the hell? But anyway, so yeah. Then we have TLC 2015. This one's pretty old, so yeah, this was before brand split. Thank God. When all those superstars were just on one show instead of on two, but anyway. So yeah, and we have Unforgiven 2006. Now this, I also got this at FYE. This actually has two of my favorite matches on here. It is the TLC match for the WWE Championship, which is Edge versus John Cena, and then the Women's Championship match, Lita versus Trish Stratus, and as we all know, this was Trish Stratus' retirement match at Unforgiven 2006 in her hometown of Toronto. So what a way for her to go out on top as champ. Then we have WrestleMania 21, where WrestleMania goes Hollywood, whatever. So this was another brand split era, because let me open this up real quick, because I believe Batista was on SmackDown Live with the World Heavyweight Championship, and John Cena was on Raw with the WWE Championship. So yeah, and now John Cena appears on both brands. Anyway. And then finally, the last wrestling DVD I have here is WrestleMania 27. This was Edge's retirement match right here, because I believe the next night is when he announced his retirement, and he vacated the World Heavyweight Championship. But yeah, it was he defended it at WrestleMania against Alberto Del Rio. We also got to see Trish Stratus have one more match when she teamed up with John Morrison and Snooki against Lay Cool and Dolph Ziggler. But of course, this was also when Miz was WWE champion. So yeah. All right. So those are all my wrestling DVDs, guys. Oh God. Now I'm gonna get on to my regular DVD collection. So here we go. First one is 47 Meters Down. This is actually a pretty fun movie. It's a dumb shark movie, but I like it. I can't stop watching it. I think it's a really great movie. I like shark movies in general, so even though it's like stupid at some points, I mean, I can't stop watching it. I've been binge watching it on Netflix ever since, and Claire Holt and Mandy Moore really give a excellent performance in this movie. I really love their performances in here. So I actually grew up with Claire Holt because she was on H2O, and when they showed it over here in the US, you know, that's how I know her from H2O, when she was a mermaid. So if you haven't watched that show, check it out, by the way. But anyway, this is a really great movie. I'm going to try and get through these as fast as I can. Next up is Brother Bear 2. We don't need to talk about this. It sucks. Just why? Why? Then we have Casablanca. Haven't seen it yet, but I do really like the slipcover for it, because I believe it's for the Oscars, just to show how many Oscars it won. I believe it won 3. So yeah. Haven't seen it yet. It's in black and white, so like, yeah. Next up, we have A Christmas Carol, the George C. Scott version. This is actually my favorite Christmas movie. I really love this movie, and this is my favorite version. Not the stupid Disney Jim Carrey one. That one's just, oh, I hated that one. Anyway, next up we have Descendants. I need to get Descendants 2. This one was okay. I like Descendants 2 a lot better, but, I mean, Descendants, as I said, it wasn't bad. And apparently there's going to be a Descendants 3, so, yeah. Then we have how Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. These are in alphabetical order, by the way. So I like the animated one better, but this one's not too bad. Next up, we have Finding Nemo. I do want to get this on Blu-ray, but I actually found this at a yard sale for 50 cents, so that's why I have it. So I would really like to get it on Blu-ray, so hopefully I can. It's one of the few Pixar movies I like. I'm not a big fan of Pixar, so yeah. Next up, we have Jaws. Haven't watched this movie the full way through yet. As I said, I love shark movies, so I do plan on getting through Jaws eventually. Hopefully. And then we have Jaws 2. And Jaws 3. I am missing Jaws the Revenge, so other than that, I do have all the Jaws movies, and it's already fallen over, so. The next up, we have Land of the Lost. Haven't seen it yet. I'm just trying to get through these. Night at the Museum. Really great movie. And then Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian. Now you're probably wondering where the third one is. We'll get to that one eventually. Then we have The Patriot. Haven't seen this movie yet. I don't know if I will ever watch it, but I do want to get around to watching it. Then we have The Perfect Storm. Haven't watched this movie yet either. Then we have Saving Mr. Banks, the origin story of how Walt Disney obtained the rights to Mary Poppins. I'm just going to say this now. Tom Hanks looks like Walt Disney a lot. So, yeah. Next up, we have, this is actually a double feature movie set. It's Scary Movie 4 and the superhero movie. I watched Scary Movie 4, haven't seen the superhero movie yet. Scary Movie 4 wasn't that great. Not like the first Scary Movie, which was hilarious. But anyway. Next up, we have Selena. This is the 10th anniversary edition that they, 2-disc version. Really hope this movie does get a Blu-ray release soon. Hopefully, maybe for the 25th anniversary of her death. I don't know, but I really hope this gets a Blu-ray version because I really love it on Blu-ray. Really, really huge fan of Selena. Selena's probably my favorite singer of all time. Well, it's actually a toss-up. It's a tie between her and Cyndi Lauper. I love both of them equally. So, but yeah, I do love Selena, and Jennifer Lopez just does an amazing job portraying her in this movie. So, yeah. I can watch this movie nonstop. I love it so much. It's a really great movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Speaking of dumb shark movies, Sharknado. Oh my god, this movie is so stupid. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, a Sharknado, a shark tornado. How is it that damn popular? I don't know, but anyway, just trying to get all these to stay up. Then we have Shrek the Third. I got this at a yard sale too. I haven't watched it in a while. Haven't been that interested in Shrek. Alright, next up is The Sound of Music. This is actually the Blu-ray. This is the 2-disc Blu-ray and DVD. But it's in a DVD case, so I put it in the DVDs. But this is actually my mom's. But I keep it in the collection for her. You know, it's a good movie. I like it. I like the music in it too. The music's nice. I got this up since I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fans. We have the Super Bowl 43 champions DVD here. Their last Super Bowl win. Come on, guys. We can. But I have a feeling we can do it next year, and we can do it this year and get number 7. So hopefully we can. All right. Next up, we have Tarzan. This is the Disney movie I actually grew up with, so this movie is as old as I am. So, yeah, I grew up with this movie. Then we have, I don't know why I have this, I might get rid of it, but it's Twilight, 2-part set of Breaking Dawn Part 1 and 2. I only got this because I kind of like Breaking Dawn Part 2, mostly for the fight scene, and that's it. That's it. And then we have The Water Horse, Legends of the Deep. I believe this movie is about the Loch Ness Monster, if I'm correct. yeah, this is about the Loch Ness Monster. Haven't watched it in a while. Anyway. And then finally, Wonder Woman. Do 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 do. So yeah, Wonder Woman. Really, really great movie. This is the best DC movie ever. Honestly. Out of all the DCEU films that have been released so far, this one's the best. Cannot wait for the sequel, Wonder Woman 1984, to come out next year. Not this year, unfortunately, because they pushed it back to 2020, so, yeah. And then I'm going to show this real quick. This is actually Superman the Ultimate Collector's Edition, so this includes all the Superman movies, which is Superman, Superman 2, Superman 3, Superman 4, and Superman Returns, so haven't seen any of those movies. I'm just going to put this back up there, so I actually use it to hold up my DVDs on the top, and then I also use my little Wonder Woman Funko Pop to hold it up too. My first and only Funko Pop. Alright, now let's get into the Blu-rays. I have two piles here, one over here, one over there. These are in alphabetical order, so I'm just going to put them over here when I'm done, then I'll show you guys my TV shows. Try not to drag this video on too long. So now we're getting into the Blu-rays, so here we go. We have 101 Dalmatians. It's an okay movie. I wouldn't recommend it. Next up we have Aladdin. Cannot wait until the live-action version of this comes out. I really can't. And we have Alice in Wonderland. Not too bad. No. I still don't get it. I mean, it's a weird movie. I just can't get into it. Next up, we have Anastasia. I really like this movie. This is a good movie. I can watch it. This is actually my friend's favorite animated movie, or one of her favorites, so I can watch it with her. So, yeah. And then next up, we have A Bad Mom's Christmas. Haven't watched this movie yet. I wanted to watch it this Christmas, but then I completely forgot about it. So, yeah, I need to watch it. Then we have Bambi. What can I say? Another meh Disney movie. I mean, I'm not that into it, but anyway. Alright, next up, Beauty and the Beast. I'm so happy I finally got this on Blu-ray because the Diamond Edition was so expensive. I'm glad they re-released it for the Signature Edition, for their Signature Collection. Really, really love this movie. I can watch it. This is a movie I can watch. I always watch with my grandma. So I mean, yeah, I love Beauty and the Beast. I love this movie so much. I didn't get the live action version, but anyway. Next up, we have Big Hero 6. What can I say? Baymax is adorable. I love that movie. Next up, we have Brave. One of the only other Pixar movies you're going to see in this entire collection. I like Brave. It's not that bad. You know. Then we have Christmas Vacation. Really, really funny Christmas movie. I love watching it at Christmas every year. Next up, we have the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. This is by far my favorite of the Narnia films. I absolutely love it. It's a really great movie. So, yeah. And then we have the not-so-great one, Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Yeah, this one was bad. I mean, that was when Fox got the rights to it, so I mean. Anyway, next up we have the live-action Cinderella remake. Didn't like it that much. I like the animated version better, so, yeah. When are they going to release that on the Signature? Because it seems like they're re-releasing all their Diamond Edition releases on the Signature Collection. So, anyway, next up we have Frozen. The trailer for Frozen 2 actually dropped today, so go check that out. Cannot wait to go see it. I'm definitely going to go see it. Really, really love Frozen. I cannot wait to go see Frozen 2. So, yeah. Next up we have Gettysburg. I haven't watched this movie yet, and this is actually my dad's movie. So, yeah, haven't watched it yet. And then we have, I think, the prequel. Is it the prequel? Yeah. Gods and Generals. Haven't seen this yet either. Alright. Next up we have Hercules. I love Hercules. I feel it's a very underrated Disney movie. It really is. So, yeah. Next up, actually, I'm just going to hold up. I have two copies of Hocus Pocus. This one's the original release, and then this one's the 25th anniversary edition release that they released last year for the 25th anniversary of the film. So, what can I say? It's a great Halloween movie. I love to watch it at Halloween. I just actually watched it for the first time, I believe, last Halloween. Yeah. And it's funny. It's a very funny movie. If you just want to see crazy witches, watch that movie. Next up, we have The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Another really underrated Disney movie, in my opinion. I love The Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's one of my favorite Disney movies ever, and it has my favorite Disney villain in it. I love Frollo. I don't know why. He's just my favorite villain. He is. And then this is actually a 2-film set. It comes with The Hunchback of Notre Dame and The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2. Don't watch the second one. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. Then we have The Hunger Games. What can I say? It's The Hunger Games. I'm trying to get through this as fast as I can. Then we have the sequel, Catching Fire. Mockingjay Part 1. And Mockingjay Part 2. Now I'm not really gonna say any more about the movies. Anyway, next up, Incredibles 2. What can I say? Worth the wait. That's all I'm gonna say. Worth the wait. And then Inside Out. Bing Bong. Rest in peace, Bing Bong. And we have The Jungle Book. Jurassic Park. I really love this slipcover. Look at that. That's amazing. I'll put these ones over here, actually. Then we have The Lost World. Jurassic Park 3. I know everyone's hated Jurassic Park 3, but I actually like it better than Lost World. Lost World is just bad, in my opinion. And we have Jurassic World. And then The Fallen Kingdom. Haven't watched it yet. Justice League. The Lego Movie. I'm not sure if I'm going to go see the Lego Movie 2. The Little Mermaid. I am actually going to get the 30th anniversary release when it comes out. The Little Mermaid sequels. The Little Mermaid Ariel's Beginning and The Little Mermaid 2 Return to the Sea. The Lion King. Cannot wait for the live action version. The Lion King 2 Simba's Pride. And The Lion King 1.5. Maleficent, cannot wait for the sequel. Mary Poppins. Don't go see Mary Poppins Returns. I haven't seen it yet, so. Anyway, The Meg, another dumb shark movie. Haven't watched it yet, though. Mulan and Mulan 2. Mulan is great. Mulan 2 is terrible. Here it is, Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb. Here's the... Yes, I have the first 2 on DVD, and then I have this one on Blu-ray. I do want to get the other 2 on Blu-ray. But anyway. Next up, we have Oliver and Company. Oz the Great and Powerful. I love this slipcover. Peter Pan. Rogue One, a Star Wars story. I haven't watched it yet. And then I actually have two copies of this. Sleeping Beauty. This one's the 50th anniversary Platinum Edition release, and then this one's the Diamond Edition release. So, yeah, I have 2 copies of Sleeping Beauty. Sorry. Snow White and the 7 Dwarves. Solo. I haven't watched this movie yet either. The SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. I like SpongeBob, so. Star Wars The Force Awakens. I actually didn't think it was that bad. And then Star Wars The Last Jedi. I thought this movie was great. I loved it. I loved everything about it. I feel there's nothing wrong with it. So, hit me if you want. But anyway. Star Wars The Clone Wars movie. Titanic. Now, I'm going to tell you a little something. I'm going to Steel City Con again in April. And Billy Zane's going to be there. If you don't know who Billy Zane is, he played Cal in here. So I'm probably going to get him to sign this. So I'm probably going to take this for him to sign to get his autograph. So yeah. Favorite movie of all time, by the way. And finally, we have Wonder Woman. Yes, I know I have it on DVD and Blu-ray. Because I cannot get enough of it. I love Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's amazing. Alright, so those are the Blu-rays. Alright, now I'm going to scoot up here and pull these TV shows off for you guys. Hopefully, for as quickly as I can. Now, first, we have The Golden Girls, Season 1. Season 2. Again, sorry for the glare. Season 3. Oops. And Season 4. I need to get the other 3 seasons. Then I'll have the complete series. So, let me just put those back on the shelf here. Then I have I Love Lucy, the complete series. All 9 seasons. Yeah. Really funny movie. Really funny TV show. My God, I can't even talk today. Blech. Alright, can I get it back in there? Alright, yeah. Next up we have Once Upon a Time, Season 1. What can I say? This is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I love it. Season 2, which is probably my favorite season. Whoops. Season 3, the only one I have on Blu-ray. I want to get the other ones on Blu-ray. And Season 5. Yes, I am missing seasons 4 through... I'm missing seasons 4, 6, and 7. I do plan on getting those eventually, so that way I can have the complete series. Just so I can have it. Alright, next up we have Star Wars The Clone Wars, Season 1. Season 3. Season 4. Oops. And Season 5. Yes, I have that on DVD. I'm missing Season 2 and those Lost Missions. Other than that, I have almost the complete series. I need to get Season 2. Alright, next up we have The Waltons, Season 1. Oops. Season 2. Season 3. If you guys can't tell, I'm a fan of old TV shows. Season 4. Oops. Season 5. I'll put these back in real quick, just so... I'm having a hard time here, guys. Sorry about this. Anyway, Season 6, which is the season I am currently on. Season 7. Season 8. And Season 9, which is the final season. And then I have the movies. They actually came in this huge box. I just took them out of the box because that box was taking up too much space. So, yeah. And then, this is actually the final one for the TV shows. Wonder Woman, the complete series. So that means seasons 1, 2, and 3 of the 1970s Wonder Woman TV show starring Linda Carter. What can I say? It's cheesy, but I mean, it's good. Alright, next up, now I get onto my box sets, or collections. So I have Indiana Jones, The Complete Adventures. I do want to get around to watching all these eventually. And yes, these are Blu-rays, I know. Jurassic Park collection. This goes all the way up to Jurassic World. I must have Fallen Kingdom, but I didn't. And then I have the Family Guy Star Wars trilogy, which is really hilarious. I'm glad they did the originals, not the prequels. Speaking of Star Wars, I have Star Wars The Complete Saga, which includes all 6 of the original movies. As you can see, it's kind of beat up. But anyway. And then finally, we have my steelbooks. So first we have Jurassic Park. This is actually the cool comic book steelbook that Walmart was doing for a while for all their Universal movies. So yeah, I really love this steelbook. And I actually just got this one last week, I believe. Jurassic World, The Fallen Kingdom. This is a Walmart exclusive, I think. I saw it at Walmart, and oh my god, I love this steelbook. This is an amazing steelbook. I'm so happy I got this. So yeah, now I have 2. But yeah, I love this. So, yes, I double dipped. But anyway, and then I double dipped again here. Mockingjay Part 1. I do want to get the other Hunger Games films on steelbook because I like their steelbooks. And then finally, I'm just going to pull all 3 of these out. I have the original Star Wars trilogy. Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. I'm just going to show you the back of those because that's really awesome. And then Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, which is my second favorite movie. I know you're all surprised it's not. You're probably all surprised why it's not my favorite. And you're probably all wondering which one's my favorite. Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi is my favorite out of all the Star Wars movies. But yeah. And then, as I said, I am using my Wizard of Oz 75th Anniversary box set to hold up my phone here, so I can't really show you that. Anyway, that was my entire collection, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.